Right guys, welcome back to another video, and today let's talk about some basketball. So basically, we're going to be talking about the quarterfinals that just happened, and then I'm actually going to be predicting the semi-finals in the same video, mainly because there's not that much to talk about now, because there was only 4 games in the quarterfinals, obviously. Now there's only 2 games in the semis to predict, so if I did a whole video doing the semis and then doing the quarters, it'd be a bit much, I think. But let's talk about it, and let's speak about the games that have just happened first. The first game we're going to talk about is Spain versus Finland. Now, to be honest, in this one, it seemed as though Finland were going to run away with it in the first quarter. That was looking like Finland were all over them, winning that quarter 30-19. The second quarter was then even. Spain won it by 2, and then the third quarter and fourth quarter is when Spain took control of this game. Fair play to the Spanish team. A lot of great contributions, a lot of points here and there, like 14, 10, 5, 16, 15, 27, 11. There was a lot of contributors in this team and a lot of experienced players, and I said in my prediction, even though I got this one wrong, I wanted to go for the Finland shock result. However, even though I got this one wrong, I'm not too disheartened, because I said Spain plays the team extremely well, and I've said this from the start of the tournament. There's not one player on Spain that is really outstandingly, amazingly better than everyone else. However, they have a team which is a lot better than everyone else. As a team, this is what Germany did, and what a lot of people didn't understand how Greece went out. Greece's depth was not as good as these other teams. For example, Spain, Germany, even Slovenia's depth was a bit better. I like the teams that play as a team, because in European kind of basketball, you see this in EuroLeague as well, where the better team wins it rather than the better individual player a lot of times. And just the Finnish team just didn't really have many contributors. Lauri Markkanen obviously got 28 points, had a great performance again, but they only really had 2 or 3 good players. There wasn't much depth contribution in this game by the Finnish team, and that is what I think broke it for them. I just don't think the contribution by the other players, other than the star players on this Finnish team, really did enough to beat a Spanish team, which all round is an amazing team. Just if they had that star player, they would be clear favourites in my opinion. But this was the game. I actually didn't get to watch this game, and I was so furious, because I was at something where I couldn't miss it, because it had been planned for weeks and months, and I missed this game. But looking from the stats, Germany winning the first quarter, Greece winning the second quarter, Germany smashing the third quarter, and then a close fourth quarter. That third quarter is so decisive in a lot of these games. Winning that third quarter 26-10 after having two even first 2 quarters. It's so decisive. And having Dennis Schroeder scoring at 26 points. This German team, Franz Wagner, 19 points. Daniel Theis, 13 points. Schroeder, 26. There's so many contributors on this that are just so good. Even Lowe got 3 points, did alright as well. Every time I see him, he looks quite good as well. There was just a lot of contributions compared to the Greece team, where I just didn't feel as if there was much contribution from anyone. Giannis obviously got his points. Dorsey obviously got his points as well. There's another guy that I can't pronounce his name who got 18 points. If you watch the Greece team, you'll know who it is. I can't say his name. I'm horrible with foreign names and stuff like that, because I look at it and it's just a bunch of letters. But to be fair, Giannis was doing everything on their team. Highest rebounds in that game for Greece, highest assists, most points. He did everything, and he still came up short to a German team, which is just more deep and has a better all-round team, and that is what won them the game, in my opinion. Moving on to Wednesday's games, which was France versus Italy, was the first game. Now, I watched most of this game, and it was kind of weird, because it went to overtime. It was quite even, mostly, except for that third quarter again. Where Italy looked like they were going to run away with it. They looked like they were going. They looked like they were already gone, scoring 31 points to France's 18. But then in the fourth quarter, France came in clutch like they did in so many rounds previous to this one, scoring 21 points to Italy's 15 points, going to overtime. And then Italy just didn't seem like they had a true chance. They scored 8 points in overtime to France's 16. And to be fair, a lot of France's team I'm not too familiar on. I'm going to be honest with you. But Evan Fournier, Rudy Gobert, obviously the main two that I would know in Italy, had a great performance, and they should be proud of themselves, especially not having such a key guy like Gallinari. It made it extremely hard for them to perform in situations where they needed to score, and they just couldn't get over the line. Fair play to France. I did in fact get this one wrong. The only one I got right was the shock one, which was Germany. And I got this shock one wrong as well, which was Poland versus Slovenia, where I watched this game and it was an absolute mess because Poland went in front. Their second quarter, 29-13. They looked like they were already gone. Like, so gone, Poland did. Hitting unbelievable shots. Absolutely crazy shots this team was hitting. And they still bottled it in the third quarter. Lost by 24-6 in the third quarter, and then still ended up winning by 3 points. Absolutely madness, like absolute madness. Luka did not have a very good game in this, only getting 14 points, 11 rebounds and 7 assists, so as a stat line, it's not bad, but scoring, he didn't really do enough. In my opinion, he should have done more. Honestly, I don't know any of the Polish team. None. Absolutely none of them. I've got no idea who any of them are, but fair play to this Polish team. 2 upsets. Like, absolutely. I know I backed against them, and I'm going to back against them again because I'm going to talk about the semi-final games now. They're playing France. Do I want to back them? Like, I'm going to go France. I'm just going to go France. Just because of the experience they have, and I don't know about these Polish players. They could easily do it again, and I was really excited watching them because they were hitting crazy shots over people. Just over people and scoring at will. It seemed as if they went on a crazy hot streak and just carried it on and then lost it in the third quarter and got it back. It was super strange. But fair play to Poland, but I'm going to back against you again. I'm going to go France. I'm going to go France here, mainly because I just think France are a better team. Going to be honest there, that's the only reason. Germany versus Spain, I'm going to go Germany because I want Germany to win the whole thing. I think Germany's quality, because Germany have the depth as well as Spain do, but Germany have better quality, in my opinion, in those starting positions. Dennis Schroeder in this competition, in my opinion, should be MVP. Like, genuinely, he is my MVP case. And I am going to be putting out a video talking about the MVP case. But just from what I've watched from the eye test, Dennis Schroeder has been absolutely insane how he's played. And then we've also got the finals on Sunday with third place, which we'll obviously be covering as well. I'll do a prediction for them as well on Saturday, most likely. So if you would like to see that video, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will be here for those reviews. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate you.